What is privacy? Before addressing whether privacy is in fact dead, it is important to consider what constitutes as privacy, as well as we can be trusted to make decisions regarding our own. Privacy is defined as a state in which one is not observed or disturbed by the people. In digital terms, we would expect a similar kind of thing. However, some would argue that in order to protect the safety of the public, we may have to compromise such privacy.
Another question which one may pose would be that of whether we are truly capable of making an informed decision on our own level of privacy. A good example would be social networks such as Facebook, who have a minimum age requirement. While this is all well and good, it relies upon the honesty of its users, which cannot be guaranteed. The Atlantic reported that 7.5 million of the 20 million minors using Facebook were under the age of 13.
This begs the question as to whether these people can be expected to make decisions regarding their privacy at such an age. We may question whether even an adult can be expected to read the pages upon pages terms and conditions that come as part of the registration process. Is it fair to expect someone to read what is effectively a contract before signing away rights and privacies?
Example of a case study is, in 2016, Uber was caught out in a scandal in which the app was used for internal employees stalking ex-girlfriends and celebs. The company spied on reporters' trips and misusing an internet tracking tool, and claims by a former employee of poor security practices around private data. This highlights how our data may be violated for other intended users.
It has been stated that most Americans want control over their personal data, but only 9% believe they actually have it. This highlights the concern over personal data privacy in which people are unaware how to manage their privacy. The concept of privacy is a dynamic issue as opposed to having lost privacy. This is evident through the terms and conditions we sign to, such as sites like Facebook. There is also the issue of young children being vulnerable to losing their privacy online. With no proof of age required for many online social networking sites, children may upload content without realizing the potential damaging consequences in the future in terms of employment.
Why should social networking sites care about this issue? Well, the Facebook Cambridge Analytica data scandal began being investigated in 2011 when it was believed that Facebook has collected personal data of up to 87 million Facebook users.
In 2015, it was reported that this data was used by companies and politicians who were trading their data in order to influence voters' opinions. Facebook has also been accused of using data in order to target certain advertisements at users. The data scandal has led to Facebook shares constantly falling, as the shares have decreased by 14% since the 17th of March 2018. This has a negative impact on Facebook as a business.
How much do people value their privacy? Facebook uses advertising as a way of them making money by keeping track of our online searches. Some may argue that this is violating their privacy. Many children may not understand the concept of online privacy, therefore will not make the most appropriate decisions when posting their data online. It may be suggested that this is the responsibility of parents to ensure that their privacy is maintained.
What has been done about it? Facebook has, however, made changes as of the new European data laws on the 25th of May, in which advertisers will have to use the data they have brought themselves to the table in order to target ads. Facebook has also announced that they will make their privacy settings much easier to use. This shows how it's not just the users that are affected.
Another case study which shows how privacy is violated is in August 2006, AOL released a file containing 20 million search keywords used by 650,000 of its users over a 3-month period. The consequences of this were AOL CTO Maureen Govan quit 2 weeks later, and a class action lawsuit was filed against AOL demanding $5,000 per user. This highlights the detrimental consequences when privacy is breached.
Most of us are familiar with Google Maps, in which we use it daily. However, since 2007, Google has been battling privacy complaints, paying fines and facing audits ever since for promoting privacy worries. Google allows users to flag worrisome images for removal and added a blurring feature for faces and license plates.
Nonetheless, Street View has run into privacy battles with Switzerland, France, Belgium, Germany, and South Korea. To name a few countries, France fined Google the equivalent of $142,000 in March 2011 related to Street Views.
In conclusion, data privacy is ever-changing.
We would argue that the days of complete privacy are long gone.
People in the modern day need to take more responsibility for protecting their own privacy.
What is privacy?